Hello, hello there. This is Megan here with Core3 Harmony Wellness Services. It is so good to be back. For any of you that happen to be watching me live, sorry, I hope it's not too bright or too much of a glare. I've stepped away for a couple of weeks and I'm trying to get back on track here with bringing you information that is informative, uplifting, and inspiring. I'm the director and founder here at Core3, where we provide music therapy, counseling, and coaching. It's a privilege and honor to have you step into a little bit of time, spending some time with me today. I will not keep you long. I want to first and foremost thank all of you who have subscribed and who remain subscribers here on this channel. And if you happen to have popped in or see this and you're not a subscriber, I want to invite you to subscribe. And my intention is to go live every week for a little bit of time, not trying to keep people here for very long, uh, to bring you some encouraging information to help you live well, do well, and be well in every area of your life. Here at Core 3, it is our goal that you um, realize that you matter, that you are worthy, and that you are loved. That is our goal here. And I want to just check in briefly here and talk about areas where you might be feeling stuck in your life. Um, Here at Core 3, I am greatly appreciative of each and every person that allows me into the very intimate spaces of their lives. Um, that is not an easy thing to do. It is. It can be very intimidating, um, extremely um, difficult to navigate, and I don't take it lightly in the spaces that I get to enter into with every client I get to work with. Um, I hope that every interaction I provide um, is essenced with love and appreciation and acceptance. Um, and so I wanted to talk briefly today about feeling stuck. Um, Please know that whomever you are working with, if you're working with someone, if you're working with a counselor, a therapist, a coach, uh, we are not perfect. No one on this planet is. We are all a work in progress. And I am pretty darn transparent uh, in my work with folks, and I make mistakes. I may say something or not say something um, that could have been beneficial or that may have been harmful, and that was, of course, never my intention. But it may have come across that way to the person I'm working with. Um, Let me say this right now: if you are working with someone who, let me put it in gentle, eloquent terms, if you're working with someone who is not humble and you're finding that you are stuck in the work that you are doing with that individual, it may behoove you to seek out a new person to work with. I say this because I, in my experience, I've heard individuals who have participated in getting support with things they've got going on in their lives and them feeling stuck. You know what? It happens, right? And I'm not saying every person that you've worked with is not humbled and that's why you got stuck and weren't growing anymore. Sometimes we get what we need with the person that we're working with, and it's for that moment in time, for that specific area. And as we evolve, because we are ever evolving beings, or we have the capacity to be anyway, we may need to level up, right? We may need to level up, dial in, tap in, and gain a new approach, uh, a refresh or fresh vision of where we are in our lives and or of ourselves. So, if you are currently getting the support that you need, however that may look, whether that's a coach or a therapist, a sponsor or a mentor, and you are feeling stuck, I want to invite you, one, you may potentially need to find a new approach, a different approach, and or you may need to lean back and do some self-reflecting. Okay. Michael Jackson, he said, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And in that, it is important that you take time throughout your journey to do self reflection. It will help you assess where, how, when, why, and in what way did I get stuck here? Right? Because it's not always about the other person, it's not always about them. Sometimes it could be ourselves that are making us and or keeping us stuck. Okay. I feel now that if you happen to run across this video and just curious, or it totally resonates because you are feeling stuck, you are stuck and maybe have been for some time, this is not by an accident that you happen to be listening to this message right now. I feel that very strongly for someone. Okay. I want to share quickly. Once again, I'm not keeping you long today. I want to share quickly um, an area here where I'm going to highlight ways in which you can dial in, tap in, lean back, do some self reflecting that will help you assess how, where, when, why you got stuck with wherever you are stuck right now in your life. Okay. All right. So I hope that you can hear me. I am pulling up something really quick I wanted to read to you. Okay. And as I do that, let me do this. I think we got a little bit disconnected here. So I apologize. I don't know what's happened there. Let me see. I'm going to highlight really quickly for you here. Just some things I want you to lean in and tap into. Okay. And I think I'm hoping we're still recording and you can still hear me. Let me check because I see something odd on my end. Let me check to make sure we are still alive, if you don't mind for a moment here. My apologies, but let me do this. Since I have been kind of incognito lately, I just want to make sure. I just want to make Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry for feedback. And my apologies, I'm not in my normal setup, so I may appear I'm already dark. I may appear even darker because I don't have the right lighting. But I want to read this to you briefly here, just of how my notes really quickly of how and what to do to lean in and tap in. The first area you want to check in with when you do some self reflecting, because when you find yourself stuck, it requires you to lean back, dial in, and assess what's going on here. And one of the first places to start is to see for yourself, what are your core beliefs and values? Where are they and what are they? Um, you know, Brene Brown has, of course, several amazing books, and has done a beautiful, amazing work in the research of shame. One of the things that she stated is that how are you living into your values? And if you find yourself stuck, you may potentially be off site, out of alignment with your values. And so, one way to do that in your self reflection work is to say, what are my core beliefs and values right now? And where are they potentially maybe out of alignment? Where am I out of step with them? Okay. Second part is looking at what are my weaknesses and strengths, right? Not like overall, like all my life, but we want you to stay present. I want you to stay right here in this moment and say to yourself, what are the weaknesses and strengths that are coming up for me right now? Okay. Next, you dig into what are my aspirations and goals in this present moment in time. Potentially, what were they? And I was trying to go after that and somehow got off step. Let me get reacquainted with them. What are they? What are my current weakness? What are my current aspirations and goals? Sorry. Okay. Just two more. Next is what have I learned from my failures and my mistakes in the current present situation and time? I'm not looking at you to assess your whole entire life. Remember, I want you to focus on just this present moment and where you are stuck right now. Okay. So the next step, if you're feeling stuck, is to think about what have I learned from my failures and mistakes within this specific experience with where I am right now. And number 5 is for you to ask yourself, am I fulfilling my purpose and living authentically? Am I fulfilling my purpose and living authentically? Now, if you can keep up these self reflection questions as part of a regular routine for yourself, it will help to motivate you to succeed and to stir up and to foster growth where you might feel stagnant or stuck. I want you to understand that the self reflection aspect isn't just a one time thing. This is something that we need to rely on frequently. And it's all part of that self discovery in our journey. Okay? It's all part of the self discovery in our journey. I want to leave you with this. I don't believe it's an accident if you happen to be watching this right now. Usually we will click on something that is of interest to us. So if you find yourself feeling stuck or you know you are stuck right now, I want you to reach down into the description box. There is a link to the Core3 Academy and ebook store. Okay. We have a number of free resources there, as well as at cost resources and courses that you can dial into and take. What I want to do is October 13th happens to be Friday, this Friday. What I want to do is for the day only, for 24 hours, I'm going to present the Core3 Academy membership. I'm going to make that a day of free access. Okay, there are a number of different resources available as an Academy member. Okay, I want you to be able to preview what is there. In addition to, when you're on the website, please sign up for our newsletter. Okay, sign up for our newsletter. Let me very briefly, I'm going to go there really quick. Give me a second and then I will let you go. I'm going to see if I can display this to you. Okay, let me share my screen really quick. Okay, hopefully you can see this. Here, you're going to go under resources. Under resources, you're going to go down to online resources and courses. Click here. Okay. It's going to take you to our Academy and ebook store. Like I said, there are a number of free resources and at cost resources. I want to invite you to definitely check out what's free. I mean, come on, now it's free. My goal is to not make resources too overly expensive, whatever that looks like to you. But so I think everything here is very reasonable. Okay. So when you go here, there's some things that pop up right up front. But if you click on the link here, okay, once you click here, there's going to be where you can preview the Academy. There's a button right there. Okay. There's feature products right here. Subscribe to our newsletter. I want you to go there and subscribe to our newsletter. Once you subscribe to our newsletter, I want to provide you access to preview the academy, which is up here, to preview the academy where I'll make this one, there will be no cost here. I'm going to give you access. But in addition to this, these are some things that just to preview to get an understanding of what is within the academy. Okay. I want to give you an opportunity to actually have access to be an academy member, which is normally $96.97 a month for subscription. This is, you cancel anytime, but for the entire month, you get access to a free group coaching session every month. And if you need it, I do mini coaching sessions, just hitting the hot spots of stuff that are challenging to you. We're not going anywhere deep. This is not therapy. This is coaching. Coaching, we're keeping it very future forward here. Okay, we're not going into specific detailed clinical work. Here, you will obtain access, and this is for the entire day for Friday the 13th. You will obtain access to the academy to preview it behind the scenes, get an understanding of what's there. There's several things already available there at no cost to you. Okay, so I want to invite you once again. Let me go back to 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 subscribe right here in the front. Subscribe to our newsletter. Please know I'm not overwhelming you. People get overwhelmed or maybe bombarded with email. I'm not overwhelming you. Okay, it's just a monthly newsletter, some updates as per like products or resources available. Once you subscribe and I have your email, I will give you access to preview the academy for 24 hours. Okay, so from here, I would love to invite you to sign up for the newsletter. Once I see that, then you will have access to the academy to preview it to see if this is something that would be good for you to help you get out of feeling and being stuck. Okay? All right. With that, I appreciate each and every one of you. I thank you so much for your time and your attention today. I want you to remember these three things. Please know that you matter, you are worthy, and you are loved. Please tune in next week when I will be going live again briefly to bring you some more amazing, wonderful updates that is informative, uplifting, and inspiring. You are greatly appreciated. This is Megan Dr. D with Core3. And I look forward to speaking with you again next week. Please subscribe if you're not. Thumbs up is greatly appreciated. Much love and gratitude to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.